Hey guys, this is Mark Lennon, and this is your Gamecock Sports Weekend Review. Okay, so it's week 4 of the college football season, and our Gamecocks are 2-2, which isn't bad considering that this was a 3-9 team last year. But it is disappointing coming off the weekend. It's disappointing losing to Kentucky for 2 reasons, in my opinion. One is you really needed this win against Kentucky in order to keep yourself alive for a legitimate chance of a bowl game. Now, of course, anything is possible, but 5 of South Carolina's next 8 opponents are all ranked in the top 25. And they are some really good teams. And it's going to be really hard for South Carolina to get to that magic number of 6. Again, nothing is impossible, but it does get a little harder not having that 3rd victory already at this point in the season. Secondly, Kentucky has allowed 40 points or more in each of its first 3 games. Against the Gamecocks, they only allowed 10 points. South Carolina lost that game 17-10 to a Kentucky team that has allowed so many points that it was starting to get ridiculous. But hey, that's just part of the growing pains of this young team. But we got to credit Mark Stoops in Kentucky for somehow finding the defense and getting those guys to be fired up for this game. So I have to applaud them and commend them for that. However, it is still disappointing that South Carolina only managed to score about 25% of what Kentucky has been allowing all season. Our defense is still playing really well, so props to our defense. This is a very improved defense, and the depth is not very good on this defense right now either. But these guys are playing their hearts out, and I gotta thank those guys for what they're doing. South Carolina defense is so much better than it was last year, and that to me deserves a round of applause. So congratulations, defense. Now, the question for me going into this week and coming out of the weekend was, what is South Carolina's offensive identity? At this point, we really don't know. We have some good guys in place, but things are just not clicking. And probably because they're young, probably because we have so many first-time starters on our offense, and that is probably why South Carolina is struggling. Our key playmakers, our quarterback, running back, tight end, and wide receiver are all first-year players. So, hey, this is going to be a little bit of a growing pains for South Carolina, but I do think the framework is in place. And trust me, I'm pretty sure Will Muschamp, Kurt Roper, and the rest of the guys out there are reviewing tapes, are looking for anything in practice and trying to come up with an offense that can score a little bit more points. But hey, it's still a good season to be 2-2, considering that we were 3-9. So let's be proud of our Gamecocks football team for where they are at this point in the season. I do think as time goes along and they get more experience, they will be a lot better. The framework is there, but we're still trying to get to those 6 wins. 6 is the magic number for South Carolina, and it does get a little bit more difficult. Now they have Texas A&M coming in to Williams-Brice. It's a 4 o'clock game, and that's going to be a toughie. Texas A&M, a top 10 ranked team, is really good, and their defense is clicking like it's never clicked before. It's going to be a difficult task. Again, anything is possible, but it's going to be a hard one for South Carolina to pull this one off. But I had my fingers crossed, I had my toes crossed, and I'm praising God and praying every day for our Gamecocks to perform really well in this one. So that's it for our weekend review. Do have one other quick note. Our women's soccer team is currently ranked number 4 in the nation, so they're trending up, and we got to be proud of them. So it's still a good day to be a Gamecock. It's always great to be a Gamecock. So go Gamecocks, and as always, please subscribe, leave a comment, or anything like that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.